My people, welcome to the first Awabakal podcast called Awabapod. I'm here today with the one and only Jack, Aboriginal Ninja Warrior Wilson. Brother boy, welcome.
Much love and respect, Owen, my brother. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm also blessed to be in your presence once again, cuz, for a laugh, and also, just a good conversation as always.
Yeah, good, bro. Good to see you. You're such an inspiration. You empower our people on so many levels. You've got millions of followers around the world, but to our people in Australia, cuz, you mean so much to us. So, Jack, before we talk about your social media and your Aboriginal Ninja Warrior experience and the profile that you've got, bro, let's take our people right back. What was your childhood like?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's got a past, and to this very moment and the now, everybody's got a journey and a story to tell, and that's how we become the people we become. And I must say, to this moment, there was a lot of figuring out to do. I had to really understand things. I had to learn. I had to make my way through this life and try and figure out what it's all about.
Yeah,
What is this life?
Because our people and people around the world, I'll tell you what we see from the outside. We see a fit, young, spiritual man that's well connected. And when we talk about your childhood, what I'm picturing in my head is you just being born, coming out doing sit-ups and push-ups, and you're swinging off the arms of midwives and doctors chucking you in the air, and you're a teenage boy climbing trees. You're like the modern-day Tarzan, cuz, you know what I mean? But I suppose, tell us, let's just dive into, let's go back to the old Jack. What was your life like as a child, and how did that transition you into the person you are today?
Speaking of that birth there, I actually do feel like I come out and I was on grabbing that umbilical cord and used it as battle ropes, cuz. Same as everyone else, brother. I was just an innocent kid, just laughing, living in the moment, with my family and friends, and just having fun, as kids do. It's an experience that we all get to enjoy.
Yeah.
And we're all there before we become adults.
Yeah.
But I must say, I was a very fortunate kid too.
Yeah.
Very privileged. Had two parents in my life. Very supportive parents as well.
And where'd you grow up?
Cairns.
Grew up in Cairns.
Grew up in Cairns, far north Queensland. Proud Aboriginal boy.
Yeah.
Got a bit of Chinese there too that I'm yet to, explore and have a look through. And also Welsh, English on my mother's side.
Yeah,
so
definitely, bro.
Diverse little background. And I think we might have snippets of other, blood in there too, like we all do.
Yeah.
And it's never too late to find out. And I'm really intrigued to find out where exactly does my blood run.
Yeah.
Because we can find out these days with all them tests you can do,
Yeah, exactly.
But even just having a yarn to your elders.
Yeah, true, eh?
The elders hold the wisdom, man, and the knowledge. We gotta figure them out, and
We have to. It's so important, bro. So, look, you got your mum and your dad. You grew up in Cairns. Brothers and sisters?
Two older brothers.
So you got bullied a lot?
Yeah, the lads. Bruss, I must say they put me through some, torture, them lads.
Yeah.
But who's laughing now, Bruss?
Yeah, that's right, eh? Who's laughing now, eh?
No, you know what? I take my hat off to the brothers too. And even though I wanted to be like them growing up and I wanted to be around them, they always stomped on me, and kicked me to the curb. But they did give me tough skin.
Yeah.
They give me a nice battle shield to carry on through my life, and that allowed me to take anything.
Yeah, deadly. So, Jack, did you go to high school? You finished year 12?
No, I actually dropped out in year 10, so I'm a high school dropout. Just another thing, brother, just couldn't really get my head around the education system. At that time in your life, were there like things like alcohol or drugs, or were you doing the wrong thing? How did you go from that to being this global superstar that you are right now? I think, give us an insight to our... Well, I mean, I was immersed in sports, through my whole life. My dad loved to play footy. He loved to play touch footy. He was always doing pull-ups, push-ups, dips, you name it, playing golf, kicking the footy around, whatever, in the backyard, taking us out bush, going camping. So I had a really fun childhood, you know. And I was immersed in the sports, so that's all I knew was to stay healthy, stay fit, always up and at 'em every day, riding the bike for all day or going fishing all day. But as I started to grow up into high school, that's when things started to get a little bit confusing. My parents split up at the age of 14. And, you know, at a young age like that, you're very vulnerable.
Did that have a massive effect on you as a young 14-year-old boy?
Yeah, it did, Bruss, yeah.
How did you overcome that?
At the start of it, you know, just confusion, to be honest. You know, mum and dad always used to comfort me and whatnot and just say everything's going to be all right. And, you know, I mean, I think that might have affected my mentality at school as well.
Yeah.
And also not wanting to go to school. So I think that could have had an effect on my grades and whatnot, playing up, having a bit of domestics in the house and sort of witnessing those little arguments and altercations. And
when was that time in your life when you just went, ping, this is it. I'm going to be a ninja warrior. I'm going to train and be healthy. I'm going to be vegan. I'm going to do it for me. But did you ever think, by making that decision right now, that you'll have such an effect, not only on the Aboriginal people, but people worldwide?
Yeah, well, it was a while before that thought come into my mind. I don't think it's a light bulb moment all the time. I don't think that, but I know for a fact that we're all destined to be something. We're all gifted, you know. We're all gifted in a sense where we've got a duty. We've got something to give, and we've got something within us that we can really take, you know, at full force and really immerse yourself in it and give back to the world, whatever that gift may be. But I always had that in the back of my head. I always did. When I left school at the age of 15, I got thrown straight into the construction. It was get a trade, and that's it. I was like, wow, is this what life's about? You just leave school and get a job, and that's it. Like, that's a spin out. But I was like, all right, just young age, just going with the flow. Okay, watching my mum and dad work in the mines, all that. I was a working class man, and I was like, that must be the way it is.
Yeah. But how powerful your story is too. But I thought of people that are listening right now, you know, to all them young fellas, old fellas, and middle-aged people, you know what I mean? Like, chase your dreams.
Yeah.
Chase your dreams, you know?
That's it, man. Like, whatever you believe, you can bring to fruition, you know? And that's a part of this whole story that I'm living proof. And I've experienced it. I went through the confusion stage. I went through the ups and downs, and we're going to get there.
Yeah.
But it's only a life situation that you're experiencing.
Yeah.
Whatever you're experiencing in life right now, whether it's good or bad, it's only a life situation. It's not life. It's not going to be your whole life. And that's what I really want to get out to people in this day and age right now, is that whatever you're suffering with, embrace that moment.
Exactly. And you're talking about things, what are you suffering with, you know, like the mental health, the drugs, the alcohol, the smoking, the domestic violence. If they have that approach, there is support out there. But like you said, it's here and now.
It's here and now, and it's within.
It's within, and if you can heal yourself, your long life will be better.
Yeah, and it's a privilege to go through struggle too. I was taught by the legend himself, and much love and appreciation to Uncle Rob D. Costella. You know, he was the one that lent me a helping hand when I was down the beaten path. You know, he shed his light on my path, and I found my bearings. And he's a local legend, worldwide Australian icon, and what he's doing for the community too, he's sharing his legacy with everyone.
He shared it with you, and you're paying it forward, you know?
Yeah.
It all starts there, you know what I mean?
What he said was, harder the struggle, greater the reward. And I want struggle. Bring it on. What else you got for me? Give me something, because I know for a fact I'm going to be able to recycle that energy and that suffering and that frustration, because that's going to catapult me tenfold into the future where I want to be. And that's what we want to get across to people, that if you're going through a hard time, or you're struggling with, you know, mental health or domestics or financial hardship or social, you know, distancing or whatever, and it's getting to you. Yeah. You got to make sure that you are in control of your own destiny and your feelings and emotions. So we'll get to that though. Yeah. But yeah, started to get introduced to alcohol and drugs as I left school, because in the real world now, you know, starting to hang around the not the wrong crowds, like they were friends, but just getting up to mischief. Yeah. Wanting to do stuff that you're not allowed to do at a young age, you know. Before you turn 18, you want to do these things adults are doing. So you start to taste test, and you start to experiment with the brother boys and the sister girls, and start to have a bit of fun, but you don't actually know the repercussions.
The consequences, the after effect later on. You know,
what is it?
Yeah.
You don't even know what it is.
Especially right now, like we have them issues in the community right now, but with COVID-19, with your social isolation and things that happen now, our mob are going to be experiencing that tenfold now, you know what I mean? So it's important that they access, you know, our members' 1-800 number, our medical services, and that we provide, you know, to help people with their health, spirit, you know, and physical health. Because if we don't work on ourselves, like you said, that it'll be a lifelong process where you can deal with it now and try and overcome
deal
those
with it now,
issues,
brother.
You know?
Otherwise, it gets to the end of that road and you look around you and it's dark and there's no one around. And you know what happens then.
Oh.
We've got high rates of suicide here. And
we already lose 2 Aboriginal men a day to suicide.
Yeah, and it's
it's real. These issues are real.
They're real. This reality. This is some real real stuff, man.
Real stuff.
It's not just affecting that person. It's a ripple effect and it affects family members and friends.
Everyone, community, the whole community. You know, the whole community.
Community suffers from it.
So, bro, I'm just going to ask you 2 quick questions, then we'll keep going on. So, let's go back to your childhood. What was your best memory of your childhood?
Yeah, the best memory would have to be going out bush, climbing trees with the family, swimming in swimming holes, you know, covering myself in mud, you know, throwing stones, chasing cattle, you know, chasing the dogs, going fishing, all that stuff that you're just in the moment with the family, that was my best memories, going camping, And,
you know, they're good stories too, you know, because I'm picturing iPhones and iPods back in your teenage years. I don't think I can see Jackie Wilson on an iPad. You're climbing trees and putting mud on yourself. Now, the second question, brother, this morning, tell us what you had in your tea this morning. You had a cup of tea?
Yeah, my tea, Bruss. That's been a little addition to my life over the last few months now, just to kickstart that metabolism, just to get that gut moving, and just to line that gut with some really powerful superfoods, you know, and also to build our immune system and also, you know, utilize these spices and herbs that Mother Earth give us.
What was in your tea?
All right, let's go from the bottom. Okay, some hot water first in the pan.
Yep.
Cayenne pepper,
Yep.
bit of a spice for the throat, just really, you know, gets you going. Turmeric, anti-inflammatory. Celtic salt for minerals, you know, get your salt intake up.
Yeah.
Black pepper, you wouldn't believe what black pepper does. I've done my research on old black pepper. He's coming to the table, this fella.
We use black pepper to put on kids' tongues and they're naughty.
Well, hey, listen, you know what black pepper does? It increases absorption by 150% of all other ingredients in the body. Wow. So if you put a bit of black pepper on your meal, you're getting every bit of nutrients from the rest of the meal.
There you go.
Also lemongrass.
Yeah.
And ginger.
That's every morning.
Every morning from now on. Yeah. I've been
because usually do your breathing techniques on top of it.
Yeah. After that, we go do some meditation and some breathing techniques as well to really oxygenate the body, really get the organs pumping. Get oxygen down there.
Get the good vibes pumping, huh?
Get them vibes pumping because we are energy, you know. You got to get that blood flowing.
And that's what it's all about. Good vibes, good energy, good spirit. You know, get that flame burning, the spirit in your belly.
Yeah.
Now, I had a coffee this morning and I feel terrible. I feel overweight. I feel fat that I've had two flat whites, no sugar. But compared to what you've had, it's unbelievable.
Oh, but you know what? That's a life situation for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going to learn from these little minor mistakes, and maybe today, from now on, you might take on that routine and drink the tea.
I know.
You know, and that coffee is okay. It is. It really is okay, but we just need to understand that moderation, balance, and make sure you understand that you can get all this energy naturally too.
Yeah.
Coffee is good for you. It is a stimulant, but it also drains your adrenal gland as well, and it actually takes a little bit of life force away from you. So we got to get all this energy naturally through our breaths. We need to do it through our food, our nutrition, plant-based, preferably for our mob out there. Lots of fruits and vegetables, build our immune system to fight against these pandemics and these flus that are coming around. You'll be unstoppable.
Keep a healthy immune system. Eat healthy, have a healthy immune system for our people.
Yeah.
Now, Jack, what was the point in your life you decided to become the Aboriginal Ninja Warrior? Not the Ninja Warrior, the Aboriginal Ninja Warrior. Because I was sitting at home watching one night on TV and I see, who's this lad with these tight speedos, red, black and yellow speedos on? and bang, overnight, cuz you just become a superstar to our people because one, we saw the shape you're in, to the energy that you produced, and just sitting there motivated me to go, well, you know what? I want to start training again. I want to give my kids a healthy dad, and that's what you've done to our people and many other people around the world in Australia. When was that time in your life you said, you know what? I'm going to be a ninja warrior?
Well, it roots back to Uncle Rob De Castella there, 2013. It was 6 years into my bender, you know, from the age of 15, 16 to 21 is where I got really, really heavy into the drugs and alcohol. And, you know, 6 years is a long time. And I must say that not many people make it out of that 6 years. They might take it for 60 years to their grave, you know. And I'm very privileged for that also. And Rob De Castella runs the Indigenous Marathon Foundation that some people may know of out there in the communities. We've had about 90 individuals go to New York now, run the marathon. And what their foundation is about, it's to raise awareness for chronic illnesses within our people. And we want to battle that. We want to bring them rates down, and we want to create role models so we can live healthier and for longer.
Yeah, beautiful.
And I was a part of that in 2013. I got the opportunity to go to New York, and I got selected out of 180 people. Had to do a little application and whatnot. And
for Ninja Warrior?
No, this was for Marathon Foundation.
Marathon Foundation, yeah.
I'm always going to go back to this one because that's what got me out of it, you know.
Yeah.
And that was the grooming towards Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
That's what groomed me.
Yeah.
And that's where I found my voice and my purpose. And throughout that whole year, we had 6-7 months to run the marathon. And Rob De Castella, he gave us a set of principles and routines, programs, running program, nutrition program to follow. And from that point on, I went off everything, stopped partying.
So you were eating meat then and then become vegan?
I became vegan 2 years ago. So veganism come
later.
A bit later, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was also eating a lot of fruits and vegetables too, but
Yeah.
I think meat's a staple it has been a staple in every household, as long as I can remember, for a lot of families.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it was in the food pyramid. We were told that it was very high in protein. And
our people were hunter and gatherers, you know what I mean? We hunted and gathered for bush tucker and food. That's how we survived, you know?
Yeah. And throughout that year, brother, I created a new Jack Wilson. And I started to kick old habits. I started to have new thinking and thought patterns and emotion and feeling patterns in my body because I was waking up every day going for a run. And I was getting into bed earlier. I was eating healthier.
You just changed your whole lifestyle.
Everything. Trust me. Clean canvas.
Wow.
I was given a blank canvas, and then I was told to paint a picture on it. And that was it. The old canvas was thrown in the bin, and because I had a purpose now, it was for my people. It was for health and well-being. It was to become a role model. I got given an obligation. I got given an opportunity. And that's what I needed to get me out of what I was in. Because, as I said earlier, I had those thoughts and visions when I was in that party scene. I wanted to be something, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And I think everyone has that. They always think to themselves, like, is this what life is?
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You still be walking around going, is this it?
And see, and you hit the nail on the head there. Right now in our lives, people are asking themselves and questioning themselves, what do I do from now on?
Yeah.
How can I change myself? Well, there it is. Jackie Wilson just give you the proof and the evidence. You know what I mean? Put your blank canvas up.
Yeah.
And turn your world upside down like an hourglass and just recreate yourself.
That's it, man.
And focus on the here and now to live a better life. Whatever it may be, paint your own canvas. And that is powerful, bro. You know what I mean?
It is, man.
And I was going to ask, do you see yourself as a role model for younger Indigenous kids? And you already said that you do. And you are a real inspiration to our people and people globally.
Yeah, and as you said, the Power of the Now, that's actually a book I just recently read from Eckhart Tolle. And it's basically just the power of the now. The past is in the past. The future is in the future. Can you control the past or the future? No. But what you can do is you can control now and predict your future.
Yeah. Paint your own picture.
And paint that picture on that canvas, and feel the emotions you want to feel. Yeah. And think about the thoughts that you want to think. Not dwell on the past of your past that everybody's, judging you on.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
No, but you're proof that you can go from drugs and alcohol, leaving school at year 10 to working in construction, to being a grounded, young, strong Aboriginal man that's spiritually connected to himself and his culture. There it is.
Yeah.
Work on yourself, and the greatest project you can work on is yourself.
Yeah. And you know what as well? We're all human.
That's right.
Like, it's...
And don't be too hard on ourselves is the hardest thing, you know?
We all have the capabilities to make our decisions.
Yeah.
And to manifest our future on how we want to be and use those past experiences for strength and empowerment. So that's what we want to get out there, is that we are the creators. We hold our destiny, you know. Don't run your life of other opinions of people or judgments of people. Even if you're family and friends, you might have to push a few people away.
Yeah.
But you want to... The good vibes attracts your tribes, you know.
Ooh, the good vibes attracts your tribes.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm going to steal that one, cuz.
Yeah, bruh.
You know
Everyone have that one. That's ours.
Now, listen, if there was one piece of advice you could give to Indigenous youth, what would it be?
It's a tough one, cuz. It really is. And I always think about this day in, day out. And I always, you know, from the thousands of children that I've come into connection with over the last few years, I've realised that it's one moment that can change someone's life.
That's right.
And it's one interaction that can affect someone. And even if it's a shake of a hand or a hug,
whatever,
or, you know, or words, whatever, you have an opportunity to really steer someone in a direction of, you know, of their future.
Yeah.
And I realise that every person that I come in contact with I want to portray an energy and an aura that I'm family to them.
Yeah.
And I can be, you know, an uncle, a brother to them, or a father figure and a leader. And I embody that. I meditate on that every day. So when I go out these communities, they feel like they know me already. But that's what I want to portray. I want to open my heart for everyone.
That's it,
and I want to share my love and share my energy and share my vision with everybody, because we are one at the end of the day.
Yeah. But you're empowering, you empower people, which is positive, you know what I mean? So like for the young boys and girls that wake up every morning, and for the young teenagers, you know, every lunchtime, and for all the elders overnight, what would you say have your breakfast, make sure you have your lunch, you know, make sure you have a good dinner, exercise, walk. What are some of the key messages?
How long we got? How long? Nah.
Keep it short. Keep it short.
The main one is be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself and practice solitude. And when I say practice solitude, is get to know yourself on a level where there's no one around. Ask yourself some questions. Learn to love yourself. I think that's a big one.
That's a big one.
It's shame job and all that sort of stuff,
yeah.
But it's not shame job. You got to love yourself before you love anyone else. So show yourself the appreciation and the love that you deserve, so then you can share that with everybody else. So be yourself. That's a big one. And also believe in yourself. Anything that you think you can do, you can do it. Yeah. And don't let anyone tell you any different. And off the back of that is connect to nature. I think nature's a big one. Always go swimming, always climbing trees. Connect to Mother Earth, because that's where we originated from. That's a big one for me.
Yeah.
And, you know, the list goes on. Make sure you eat your vegetables and fruits.
Yeah.
Respect your elders. And do something you love every single day. And if you don't love it and you actually hate it, there's no point doing it.
Yeah.
Do what you love, man. Do what you love.
Do what you love. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Now, Jack, just before we go, but tell us 3 things that we don't know about yet. Tell us 3 things we don't know about Jack, the Aboriginal ninja warrior.
You put me on the spot.
Tell us 3 things we don't know about you, bruh.
Wow. All right. Okay. The first thing that many people don't really know about me is I can sing probably 50 to 100 country songs off by heart.
Give us a sample, cuz. You can't say that. Just give us a tune. Give us a tune.
Oh.
Huh?
Hang on. Give me an artist.
Charlie Pride.
Oh,
Charlie Pride.
All the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall.
Go, shorty.
Keep
marble. Keep going, cuz. Keep going, bro. Keep going. That's
Give me
mad.
another one.
Another one. Randy Travis.
Oh. All right, hang on.
Well, give us your favourite one.
My favourite.
Your favourite song. Hit us with that one, bro.
My heart's beating, bros.
It's right. It's good. It's good, cuz. This is, you know.
Hang on. All right.
So this is one thing we didn't know, that Jackie Wilson can sing over 200 country songs. Wow. This is what we're doing at Awabapod, the first Awabakal podcast. We bring out the best.
I'm a hard-working man. I wear a steel hard hat. I'm Blake.
That's good, bro. That's deadly. Jackie Wilson.
But yeah, the likes of Charlie Pride, Randy Travis, Alan Jackson, all the love tunes, you know?
Yeah.
The ones that bring the families together.
Well, cuz, you know what, Jackie Wilson, it's an honour. It's a pleasure to have you here with us, brother. You're such an inspiration. You got so much love. You're a spiritually connected young man. You inspire many people in communities right across this country and around the world. I take my hat off to you, bro. We just got an insight from when Jack was born, with the midwife swinging off the arms, doing push-ups and sit-ups, to climbing trees as a teenager, overcoming drugs and alcohol, working in construction, and now delivering the message of positive vibes, positive energy, stay connected with culture, eat healthy, you know what I mean? You're living proof that if you want something in life, paint that blank canvas, bro. Much love, cuz. We appreciate it.
Yep.
There it is, the one, the only,
Much love,
Jack
brother.
Aboriginal Ninja Warrior Wilson, the brother boy. Thank you, bro.
Appreciation upmost, brother. I enjoyed it. Much love, everyone.